Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Robert Sports Show. I'm your host, Robert. Alright, from the independent scene to the main event of WrestleMania, covered it all here on Robert Sports Show. A lot of the collective, a lot of Ring of Honor, a lot of Progress, Defy, GCW, Wrestling Revolver, and House of Glory, DDT, Bloodsport, Stardom. Every show from the collective. Only one show left. Joey Janela Spring Break Clusterfuck is the only show I haven't watched. The only show that hasn't been reviewed. Toshi Joshi Pro Wrestling, they had their live in Philly show, and this is the GCW versus TJPW show. This will be the last review of tonight, more than likely. I don't know if I'll get Raw review tonight. Maybe I have to wait till tomorrow, the same way with the Clusterfuck show. Other than that, we'll do some best ofs tomorrow night, and then we will have some time off before Mania. I got big plans for next year's Mania. Had big plans this year, didn't quite get it all, but you know what? We're gonna eventually nail every single show. Maybe we'll do the best of Philadelphia wrestling in April kind of deal. Next year, I think it's supposed to be in Minneapolis. Is the rumor, WrestleMania 41 at the Minnesota Vikings home stadium. So. But alright, GCW versus TJPW. So first match, and I'm going to warn you now, I'm not good at these names, so I'm horrible actually. Suzume versus Palm. Raku versus SAKI. Suzume getting the victory of that triple threat match. I ended up giving that 3 1/4. Next up we had Sessions Moth Martinez versus Raku. Raku tried to put Sessions Moth Martinez to sleep and sleep on her pillow. Then she tried to suffocate her with her pillow. And of course, you know, Sessions Moth Martinez had her Miller Lite on ringside. Had to go to the bar at one point. Sessions Moth Martinez getting the victory there. Ended up giving it a 3-star. Endo versus McKenzie. Endo getting the victory. Ended up giving it 3 1/4. Steph DeLander versus Hyper Mizuki. Steph DeLander ended up getting the victory. This match didn't just go over well for me. Steph DeLander, I don't know what it was. It just wasn't that, for me at least, it wasn't great. I ended up giving it 2.5. With Steph DeLander getting the victory. Next up, we had Dark Sheik versus Yuki Kamifuku. Dark Sheik put over a pretty good match here. 3-star match, a little over 7 minutes. All these matches were fairly short. I ended up giving it 3-star. Miyu versus Allie Katch. The big thing on this match was Allie Katch was biting Mizuki. And Mizuki ended up getting the victory over that with the fact she was biting her and the referee had to tell her to stop. I ended up giving that 3 1/4. We had Hakuchumu, Miyu Watanabe, and Rika Tatsumi taking on Billie Starkz and Janai. I would have thought the striking ability of Janai on Billie Starkz, the new Ring of Honor Women's Television Champion, would have been able to beat them, but unfortunately no. 13.5 minutes. Hakuchumu, Miyu Watanabe, and Rika Tatsumi getting the victory, and then giving that 3.5. And then the main event was a 6-woman tag, GCW versus TJPW. Representing GCW was Endo, Masha Slamovich, Rina Yamashita. Representing TJPW was Miyu Yamashita, Shoko Nakama, and Yuki Ima. Team GCW was able to wrestle their style with doors and chairs, door bridges. A couple of different women went through door bridges. I ended up giving this 3.5 with Team GCW getting the victory. So yeah, it's been a great weekend all around. Total of, I think there's 20 shows counting SmackDown and Raw. I think I've reviewed 17 of them already. Didn't review SmackDown. I'm going to review Raw, and then we'll review Clusterfuck, and then we'll do the best ofs. But that is the GCW versus TJPW show. As always, thanks for watching Robert Sports Show. Robert Sports Show. Don't just have a great day. Have a spiffy day. Robert Sports Show, your YouTube leader in sports channel content. From the independent scene to the main event of WrestleMania.